Hello and welcome. Adita Lang here, and in today's strength and bodyweight class, we are going to focus on upper body strong. I hope you're good with that. So in this class, you're going to need a mat and a light set and a medium to heavy set of dumbbells. Some water close by. You'll take breaks when you need to and work at a pace that's comfortable to you. So first things first, let's simply step touch. Moving forward, increasing the blood circulation, getting our body ready for what we're about to do. And now reach the arms and out. Out. Now back yourself up. Inhale and exhale as you're moving. And even though you're moving your arms in this circular motion, I want you to think about your shoulders. They stay down and back the entire time. At the same time, you're bracing from your center. One more. Let's move forward. And move back. Now toe taps here. Add the arms still in the circle. But now this time up. Inhale and exhale as you move. And the arm comes forward. It's as if we're swimming. Let's take both arms since we said swimming. Why not? Let's go. Big circle with the arms. Still holding the shoulders down and back. Add a leg curl. Full inhale, full exhale. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toe taps, reach across the chest. For 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Now hold left, roll through the back foot. Deep breath and exhale. And hold here, lunge forward. Simply turning the body to the front, toes up, bending the left leg and hinging from the hips. Keeping your neutral spine, deep breath. Exhale, press your tailbone back. One more, deep breath. And exhale and hold. Back up, reach across the chest. 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Hold to the right. Roll through the foot. Big deep breath and exhale. And hold the heel down here. Stretch forward. Inhale. Exhale. Turning to the front. Toes come up. Sitting down through the leg. Pressing the tailbone back. And inhale. Exhale. One more time. Big deep breath. Exhale and hold. And now center. Arms come front and out. We call these chest openers. So as your arms go back, press your chest slightly forward to feel the stretch in the chest and shoulders. One more time. Now, left arm goes up, right arm down, other side. Deep breath and exhale. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake those arms out. Okay, let's start with some medium to heavy weights. And I want you to stay facing me. I'll turn sideways so you can see me better. Feet are about hip distance, bend the knees slightly, tailbone back and hinge. Now back row, up and down. So you're holding a bit of slight retraction back, which means your shoulder blades stay together. And then you're skimming your elbows right by the sides of your body so they stay close. And you can feel the connection of your shoulder blades as your elbows go up. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, hinge back up. Alternating bicep curls, but these are called hammer curls because the dumbbell goes up and down. And again, you don't have to turn sideways. It's awkward to turn towards me, but I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. Chest is tall, shoulders are back and down. And as you curl the dumbbell, think of your bicep. Feel the muscle contract. You have 5. Full inhale, full exhale. 4. And 3. Here's 2. One more time. And up. Excellent. Shall we hinge again? Small bend in the knees, hinge, so you're keeping neutral spine. Now retract the shoulder blades and elbows come up and back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep the elbows very close to the body. Deepen your breath. Up and down. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now back up, alternating hammer curls. This time I'll turn towards you. Up, shoulder blades are back and down. Feel your bicep curl the minute you bend your elbow. And at the same time, making sure that the elbow is not moving forward nor back. It's staying in one spot. And so are the shoulders. Now pull in from your center and utilize your breath to help you through the movement. So inhale and exhale. 3 more on each side. That was 1. Here's 2. Full inhale, full exhale, and this is 3. And down. So let's switch the weights. This time, go for the lighter set of weights. And let's just start with some shoulder work here. Elbows are out by your sides. Turn your thumbs in towards you. And your elbows slightly in front. Shoulders are down. And press up and down. Now lifting only to about shoulder level. Full inhale, full exhale. Keeping the chest up but holding the shoulders down even though the arms are coming up. 3 more. 2 and 1. And arms down. I'm going to turn sideways again. It just makes it easier for you to see me. Small bend in the knees, hinge forward again. This time elbows go out to the sides and down. Your goal is to open up the elbow for 90 degrees so that your wrist remains right underneath the elbow when you lift the weights up. And then feel your shoulder blades connect, working the back of your shoulders here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up. Arms come in. And lift up and down. Working on lifting only to shoulder level. Small bend in the knees. Chest stays up. Bracing from your center. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now back down. Hinge again, small bend in the knees, elbows out to the side, and out, looking down so that you keep your neutral spine. Up, feeling your shoulder blades connect. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, time to grab some water and meet me on the floor. Keeping your weights all close by. We're going to need them all. I'll put them on either side. I think that would work well. So starting out, both legs out, hip distance. Deep breath and exhale and hinge. Simply just extending those hamstrings a little bit. It's always nice. Now cross one foot over the knee for figure 4 stretch. Let's hinge. Reach with your right hand, knee up, and turn the body. And again, hinge, and then rotate. One more time, hinge, and rotate. And release the other side. Deep breath, exhale and hinge. Rotate, and hinge. Rotate, one more. And release. Now, bringing your body over to its side. Let's lie down on our back. Starting out with the knees into the chest. Deep breath. And exhale. One more time, big deep breath. And exhale. Hold here. And release the legs down. So let's start with the lighter weights. And actually, I'm going to move the bigger weight back. There we go. So we're going to start with the lighter weights. And we're starting with what's called a chest fly. So your knuckles go up to the sky so your wrist is nice and straight. Now small bend in the elbow, and now your arm stays. Shoulders are pushed towards the mat, chest is up, and open wide like a big bear hug, and then press up. Full inhale, full exhale. So now the bend in the elbow does not change. You know, when we do a chest press, the bend changes. But for this, your arms just have the small bend in the elbow and it stays stationary. Brace from the center. I want you to feel your chest uplifted. 4 more. And 3. Now 2. And 1. Let's set these weights down. Both arms come up. Now I usually teach retraction standing, but I want you to think about it a different way. So your hands are here, there's a small bend in your elbow, and I want you to feel your shoulder blades push underneath you. It almost feels like your back arches slightly, but pull in from your center. Feel the shoulder blades connect, and now feel them come apart. And then squeeze them back, and let them come apart. And squeeze them back. So you're trying to push the shoulder blades together. And release. And again, squeeze and release. 2 more. Squeeze back. Release. 1 more time. Squeeze back and release. Weights in hand. So that feeling of retraction, the shoulder blades squeezed into the mat and back, I want you to hold that there. Knuckles to the sky, small bend in the elbow. Now pull in from your center and open wide. Utilizing your breathing as you're moving. Four more. And 3. 2. And 1. And release. Weights come back down. Let's take these shoulder blades one more time. Think shoulder blades, move them together. Maybe if you're sticking on your mat, you might have to lift up a little bit, that's okay. And then release, let them separate and pull them back in together. And they separate. And squeeze back in together and release. Just feeling the shoulder blade move without moving your arms. Your arms just go along for the ride. You have 4. And 3. Now 2. And 1. Release. Let's reach for our bigger weights. So we did chest fly. This one is a chest press. So your arms come out 90 degrees where your wrist is right over the elbow. Knuckles to the sky so the wrist is straight. Shoulder blades are retracted. And press up and down. So see, now your elbow changes as you're moving, which enables us to lift heavier weight actually. Brace from your center and inhale one way and exhale the other. 4 more. 3. 2. And 1. Now release those weights. Hands go right behind the head. And simply hover off the ground just a little bit and take your focus to your rib cage and close the ribs and then allow them to open. And close so that you're lifting not because of your upper body, but you're lifting because the rib cage opens and closes, and that contracts the abdominals and then releases them. Deep breath and exhale. Five more. And 4. Now 3. Here's 2. And 1. And back down. Let's reach for our weights again. Knuckles to the sky. Open 90 degrees and press, keeping the shoulder blades connected to your mat. As the weight feels heavier, this is when you brace from your center more. Yet you're still inhaling and exhaling as you move. 4 more. And 3. 2. And 1. And release the weights. Hands back behind the head, hovering off the ground. So take your awareness to the rib cage and contract and release. Deep breath and exhale. 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. So bringing ourselves around, let's come to all fours. And from here, taking the lighter weights, first, find your center, which means both knees and both hands have the same amount of weight. Now taking the weight to the right arm and finding your center now with the 3 points, elbow into the side and reach forward. Full inhale and full exhale. Keeping neutral spine, bracing from your center. 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other side, same thing. Find your center, and the elbow goes in and out. Now, as you lift your elbow up, think about the elbow skimming the side of your t-shirt so the elbow stays very close to the body. Pull in from your center, especially as the weight feels heavier. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And release. Simply sit up, both arms come back. If for any reason this bothers your knees, you can put a towel underneath your knees here. Release, big deep breath. And lift. And now release, back to hands and knees. So now taking your left arm forward and your right leg back. Think balance. So you want to feel very balanced between your right hand and your left knee. And lift and lower. So the goal here is to lift and lower without wiggling around. So if you cannot lift and lower because you're wiggling around, then focus on staying steady first and then adding the movements later. 3 more. 2, and 1. And release. Now the other side, same thing. Lift and lower, pulling in from your center so that holds your spine at neutral and keeping your body as steady as possible. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now, taking hold of the weight, again, balancing your weight. Elbow in and reach forward and back. Keeping your neutral spine, pulling in from your center. Full inhale, full exhale. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit the weight down. The other side, same thing. Elbow very close to the body and utilizing your breathing as you're moving. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the weight down. Once again, balance your weight. Left arm forward, right leg back. And lift and lower just about an inch. Or you can just hold your body in place. Again, the goal is not to wiggle around. It's to have full control of your movements. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Up. Full inhale, full exhale. Pulling in from your center. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And this time, sit back. Child's pose, one of my favorite stretches. And bring yourself up. So let's go back down to the floor. All the way back, stretch the knees in. Might as well throw a nice good stretch in here at the same time. Cross one foot over the knee for figure 4. And the other side. Now, taking the lighter weights, start with the elbows close to the body, but shoulder blades press back. The knuckles are up to keep the wrists nice and straight. Arms come up, then the weights bend right by the ears, press up, that's a tricep exercise, and then bend back down, that's a shoulder exercise. So you're combining two movements, controlling each one. Pulling in from your center. Full inhale and full exhale. Deepening the breath. 4 more. And 3. Here's 2. 1 more time. And release. Press the weights down. This time, taking the arms out to the sides, legs come up. They're bent about 90 degrees. And slowly allow the legs to fall to the right, yet keeping the left shoulder against the floor. So the minute you can no longer hold the shoulder, which for me would be right there, I'm gonna pull in my abdominals right from the center and brace the core and move the legs. Now other side, same thing. So right shoulder stays against the floor no matter what. Then stop, brace from your center, and bring your legs back up and over. Full inhale and full exhale, truly focusing on the shoulders. You know, a lot of times when we're doing an exercise, we think that more is better, we'll get better results. But the reality is that it's all about form and technique. So when you do the right form and technique, that's when you get the best results the quickest, I promise. Utilize your breathing. And see, every time I go to the side, I try to go a little further by pushing my shoulder down. And then I pull in from my center as I'm lifting the knees up. We have 4 more on each side. This is 1. Here's 2. 3. Last 1. And 4. Keep the shoulders down. And back to center. Weights in hand once again, elbows by the sides, shoulder blades are into the floor, knuckles up, arms come up, press back, and up and down. Now, when we were doing bicep curls, I wanted you to focus on the bicep. So now I want you to focus on your tricep when you extend the arm. Bracing from your center. Deep breath and exhale. Four more. And 3. Here's 2. And 1. And back down. Let's take the arms out again. Knees come up 90 degrees. And allow your knees to go right as your left shoulder stays down against the floor no matter what. And then squeeze from your center and the other side. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Full inhale, full exhale. One more on each side. Okay, we have one more. And this is the last one, yes! And knees come back into the chest. Deep breath. Exhale. And release. Turning over once again. This time, let's bring the hands underneath the shoulders, back the knees up, so you create more or less of a straight line from the knees to the shoulders. It's like a tricep push-up, but we're focusing on retraction. The thing we did when we were laying face up. Now, think shoulder blades. They squeeze together and they come apart. And as you're doing this motion, I also want you to think about bracing from your center, pulling in from the rib cage. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Four, and 3, 2, and 1. Now sit back, lighter weights in hand, sitting up nice and tall, palms turned out, and just a regular bicep curl. Again, focusing on the muscle. Full inhale, full exhale. Shoulders stay pinned back. 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Weights down, hands again go right underneath the shoulder blades. Straight line from the tip of the head to the knees. And think shoulder blades, they squeeze together and apart. Pulling in and bracing from your center. Five more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back yourself up. Weights in hands, sitting tall, and bicep curls. Shoulders stay back. Full inhale, full exhale. 5 more. And 4. Now 3, 2, and 1. Release. I do hope you don't hear some extra noise there. My neighbor upstairs seems to be doing some kind of home improvements. So I hope that's not disturbing. Let's just start by sitting and crossing one arm in front of the chest. Pull the arm across. Now at the same time, hold the shoulder down and back. Now this same arm goes up and back. Now reach back for the elbow and stretch. Deep breath and exhale. And release the other side. Arm comes across the chest, shoulders down and back, and hold. Now same arm up and back and stretch. I think we should do that one again. It feels really nice. So let's start with the left arm across the chest and hold. And reach the arm up and back and hold. And the other side, cross the arm over. And the arm up and back and reach back. Now both hands behind the head and slowly turn to the right, keeping the right shoulder reaching back from the right elbow. And now rotate to the center, other side. Lead with your left elbow this time. Body's up nice and tall. And center one more time. Turn to the right. And center, other side. And release. Both legs out, big deep breath here. And exhale and hinge forward, pulling the toes towards you. Deep breath. Exhale. Now, as you're hinged, take the right hand, reach left as far as you can. Sitting up, keeping your neutral spine as you stretch through the arm. Now, same thing. Up here, give yourself a side stretch and hold, pushing the right hip into the floor. And release. Now hinge forward. Left arm goes across and hold. Sit yourself up. Left hip into the floor as the left arm goes up and over. And release. Now shoulders up, back and around. Full inhale, full exhale. One more time. And hold the shoulders down. Simply look to the left and look to the right. Let's do that once again. Look left and look right. And release. Thank you so much for joining me in today's class. Go out there, make sure you're drinking plenty of water, and of course you keep the body moving and grooving. Until next time, bye for now.